back to my channel.
This place about to blow. This place about to blow. This place about to blow.
As you can tell by the title of this video, today I will be doing a story time Sunday on the time that I was the best gymnast in the state of Georgia. I actually won first in state the very first year that I ever did gymnastics. And as you can also see, I have not moved into my new filming space yet. It's still like kind of under construction a little bit, so hopefully next time that I see you guys, it'll be up and done and ready. But before we get into the video, a question was requested. The question is, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is blue, like any shade of blue. And this is my bed. Okay, it looks a lot more green on camera, but it's more like a bluey turquoisey. When I was very, very young, I started gymnastics. And when I first moved here, I started in this team. I did Hot Shots, what's called, and we practiced with the pre-team. And pre-team is like what you do before you get on team. So the coach of pre-team was always begging me. She was like, you need to join team, you need to join team, you need to join team. So one year I was like, Mom, I want to join team. And my mom was like, all right. So she signed me up and I joined team. And I made the level 3 gymnastics team. And this was, if you're a gymnast, this was the old level 3, not the new level 3. This was leg hold, chasse, leap, leg swing, stand. Then we did a heel snap turn, and it was straight, jump, split, jump, plie, finish. Level 3 gymnast, and I joined team, and I was pretty good. I was pretty up there, you know, I was pretty good. And in fact, my coach, if you're watching this, by the way, I actually do love you. It's kind of just like a love-hate relationship between us, and if all my other coaches are watching this, I love you guys too, but it was also a love-hate relationship because you guys tortured me with stairs, okay? So here's what we had to do. We had to run up the stairs, up and down. That was one. We had 4 of those, and then after those 4, we jumped up and down the stairs. We had 4 of those, and then we skipped a step up the stairs and ran down. We had 4 of those, and that was 1. We had 4 of all of those. Okay, that's 16 running up and down, 16 jumping up and down, and 16 skipping a step. All in a row. We were all sobbing our hearts out. And I had so many rips, my God, I had so many rips, and my coach is kind of tortured me. Although, she's my coach now, and I've been with her this whole time because I love her to death, and I was Snapchatting her like earlier, but I really do love all of you. All my coaches, I really do love you guys. So yeah, I was pretty good. All 36s that year, 135 and 2 37s. I got a 37.2 and a 37 point something else. I don't remember the other one. But I was pretty good, okay? 37 is like really good for all of you guys that don't know. That means I only got 3 points off total. So we went to state that year, and what they do at state is they divide it by age and level. So I was the only 10-year-old that was level 3 at my gym. So I was all alone with the rest of the level 2s, and I was with my coach. I was gonna say we're gonna call her Becky, but that's like basically her name. I mean, kind of her name. So we're just gonna call her Becca because Becca is her name. So my coach Becca was with me, and my coach Shroya was with the younger girls. So so I was the only person there. So my vault had been really bad. So if you don't know, we had to do a handstand flat back. So you run, this is like the little mat, okay? So you run, you hit like right there, like you hit your hands. Okay, that's really bad. So you hit your hand and then you fall, okay? And mine was more of like a jump forward roll onto the mat. But that day, I was feeling pretty confident. And if Becca or Sho are watching this, or Oksana, you guys can just go ahead and comment down below if you remember those days when my vault was really bad. So yeah, I did and yeah, I actually did really good. I got a 9.4, okay? That's the highest score I think I've ever gotten on vault. And I was shocked. Okay, I turned around and I was like kind of freaking out. I was like, oh, you know, that was really bad, that was really bad, that was really bad. My coach Becca was like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I turned around and I was like, I got a 9.4. And just like, you got a 9.4. So I got a 9.4 and it was amazing and I was super happy. And then we looked over and there's this girl. Now, we're gonna call her Katie. Her name was not Katie, but we're gonna call her Katie. So Katie was from this gym that I really don't like. But Katie was on bars. And she got a perfect 10 on bars. And that kind of like lowered my spirit a little bit. And I was like, oh, she got perfect 10? Okay, alright. Alright, it's okay, it's okay. A 10's the highest score you can get, okay? So, later at awards, she ended up winning 39 all around. That's insanely good for all you people out there. And I think now she's level 8. I'm level 7. Well, I'm gonna be level 7. Now she's level 8, I think, because I talked to some other people from our gym. But, yeah, so that was really good. And that was really scary for me. So I was just, like, trying super hard. And my coach, she said, she was like, you know, if you win, if you get first on something, I'll buy you a cookie. And little 10-year-old me was like, oh my god, okay. So that day, we went to awards, and kind of remind you, I was super tired because it was a 4-hour drive there and a 4-hour drive back because it was in very, very, very southern Georgia, like right by the very tip of Florida. So we go up, and I have to open my box. This is the mystical box of medals because I haven't put up my medal rack yet, even though I've had it for like 2 years. All right, we're gonna start off with our vault, junior whatever. Okay, so in 5th place, I think the only one is 5th, I don't even remember. Blah, 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 the score of this. And I was like, yay. Or they didn't tell the scores in 5th. Okay, no, it's like blah, 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 yay. And 4th, blah, 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 yay. And I was like, all right, I didn't beat her. I didn't beat them. In 3rd, with a score of, I'm making this up by the way, with a score of 9-0, this person, I was like, whoa, 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 back up. Hold the phone. My score was not a 9-0. Okay, my score was higher than a 9-0. I was like, oh my god, I got 2nd. And I go, 2nd. I'm already like, I'm like half standing up because I already like knew, I thought I knew. I was like half standing up. And I was like, all right, I got 2nd. Let me just, is this my 2nd place? I was like, all right, I got 2nd. Let me just put on my little 2nd place medal right here and then just stand back and do the salute, all right? No, okay? And she goes, in 2nd with a score of, I'm making this up too, 925, this person. And I was like, that's not my score. That was not my score. My score was a 9.4. My score was higher. And they go, in 1st with the score of 9.40 from Southern Elite Gymnastics Academy, Camille Green. And I was like, so I get up there and, you know, I put on my little medal. This is my medal. And I stand up, and with my biggest smile, they do the, so this is my medal, if you can't see. 2013 on the front, and it says, it's like a little like world on the back. Yep, that's it. And it says, all right, that's what they say after you get your, what do they say, gymnast salute, so you can take pictures. They go, gymnast salute. And with my biggest smile, I was like, okay, then I sit down. So I had this medal. It goes vault, bars, beam, floor. So I got this one first, and then on bars, I got this one. That's 2nd place, is silver. And on beam, I'm pretty sure this one was floor. I'm just gonna pretend that it is because I don't really remember. But then, you know, they call up, well, they do beam. I got 3rd on beam. So this is 3rd. And I don't think I have it in here. Well, 4th is like this really like ugly brown color. So I got 3rd. And on floor, I got 2nd. So I was just here and I was like, yeah, my medals, that was just great. Okay, everything's like perfectly fine. I'll put a picture right over here, maybe over here somewhere, of the picture that will come later in the story. And then they go, okay, now for your all around. Oh, by the way, well, I need to tell the story. So they go, okay, and for all around, in 5th place, this person. In 4th place, this person. And I was like, oh. In third place with a score of 35-9, I'm making this up again, this person. I was like, and I turned to my mom and she turned back to me. And again, I was like, all right, second place, let's go. Let's get another silver medal. All right, all right, all right. This is my first year ever doing team gymnastics, may I remind you. And they go in second place with a score of 36.2. This person. I turned to my mom and I go, oh my God. And she goes, oh my God. And they go in first place with a score of 36.450 from Southern Elite Gymnastics Academy. Your all-around gymnastics champion, Camille Green. And I stand up there and I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. I stand up and I had all my medals. And I was just so happy to wear all these medals. So those are my 2 gold ones right there. And those were both first, and then I had 2 second place, and then I had 1 third place. So I was like pretty good back then. And I was so happy. So after I won, this girl walked up to me. So I was going to quit that year for gymnastics. I'm looking through my picture things. I was going to quit that year, gymnastics, because I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Or I was like, I want to do dance. I think dance is my sport. I think that's great. Ooh. And this girl walked up to me and she was like, oh, you're the girl that won first. I was like, yeah. And she goes, congratulations. And I go, thanks. And I started crying or sobbing my arms out. And I just kept saying, I remember this. I kept saying, I was like, I can't quit. I can't quit. I can't quit. I can't quit. And we told the dance people, I was like, they were like, she's not doing dance, she's doing gymnastics. And I was like, I can't quit, I can't quit, I can't quit. And later that afternoon, my mom called the newspaper, like our local newspaper, and she was like, my daughter, Camille Green, just won state championships. Like, she's #1 in the state right now. And they were like, oh, really? Okay, we'll call for an interview. So they called for an interview, and I was so happy. So I woke up one morning to like a bunch of text messages and people like calling and everything, and they were like, Camille, you were in the newspaper. 10-year-old Camille Green won first place April 28th and was named a Georgia State champion both on the vault and all around the Georgia AAU gymnastics state meet in, Green has been taking gymnastics recreationally since she was 4, but this year she decided to join a team and compete. She trains at Southern Elite Gymnastics Academy. I have to say I was very surprised that I won first in my first state meet, Green said. It was really crowded and I was the only level 3 that was 10 at my gym. Green's parents were at the state meet and her mother said Camille was stunned when she won. She said the way gymnastics works is the girls don't really know how well they're doing compared to the other girls until the end at the awards. As they counted down from 6th to 5th and 4th and her name hadn't been called, you could see on her face the excitement starting to build and the recognition that she was going to be in the top 3. Her mother said, they called the score of the girl who won 2nd place and it wasn't her score. Her eyes met mine and they got so big with the understanding that it was not her score, so she must have been first place. Camille said her favorite event is the floor. Oh my God, I remember this. I remember the lady calling me. She's like, okay, so what's your favorite event? And I was like, floor. And she's like, okay, so what do you do on floor? And I was like, so in dance, if you take dance, in dance leaps, you do this thing called a développé, where you bend your leg before you do the leap. And gymnastics, we just do a straight leg leap. So I was like, I do gymnastics leaps, and turns, and back walkovers, and round offs. Because that was like my cool thing. I should have just said tumbling. So it goes, Camille said her favorite event is floor, where she can perform round offs, back walkovers, gymnastics leaps, some turns, and jumps. I like gymnastics because I can show off my skills a lot and I like to tumble, Camille said. As her first state competition, Camille's parents said they were surprised and thrilled that she won. It was so exciting. I think she was stunned, excited, and so proud, said. After she won, she was really cool about it, but later a girl walked up to her to congratulate her. I think at that moment, having the recognition of her peers, tears just welled up. And I would link this in the description down below, but I really do not want you guys to find all my personal information because that will show where I live and everything like that. So yeah, we need to do some Snapchats. So let's check them out. All right. So if you don't already follow me on Snapchat, you should go ahead and follow me. So, That's Hank. He says hello. There's Gina. Oh, that's Gina. Gina was on my gymnastics team this year. There's Annalise.
She said snap her back in a video.
No.
Hey.
Oh, that's Josie. Okay, guys, I'm taking a video. That's Josie. I went to gymnastics camp with her and the rest of her gym, and this isn't focusing on my phone. And yeah, hi Josie. She's great. Okay, and then that's Hallie. There's Shelby. That's Kaylee. That's Sarah. Oh, she said, are you a YouTuber? Yee. This is Scott. Put me in your video, LOL. This is Viga. She was also on my gymnastics team. It's Cameron. Jessica. Didn't get, oh, that's Streaks. Asta, and Haley. And that is all on my list today. There's Mackenzie. She was on my team last year. And there's Josie saying, hey. Here's Lauren with the sassy side face. Smile. Okay, I'm dragging this out too much. So, thank you guys so much for, focus. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a big pause up. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Comment video ideas down below that you'd like to see next on my channel. And also, comment some stuff you'd like me to talk about on Let's Talk next time. And make sure to check out all my social media in the description box down below. I have Instagram, Snapchat, my email, my Younow, and sadly not Vine. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys whenever I see you next. Okay, bye! Barry Allen, because he's a bear, and the Flash's name is Barry Allen, and he's the Flash, so it's Barry Allen, because his name's Bear.